the main changes that we need to do is to keep cultivating the light body. First, we need to activate the new template, which is the Christ template, because the Christ template is what allows us to connect to the infinite source of creation and keep attuning to this infinite supply, because we have been disconnected with that. And by being disconnected with that, we have gone through this process of degeneration, aging, and death. So we need to end this process of death and rebirth. By doing so, we need to keep raising the vibration, connect with this Christ template, activate the seals within us, and then keep building the light body. As we build the light body and we integrate the frequencies from the cosmos straight away into our body, into our light body, we start pulling out the energy from the light body into the physical body. And this is what gives us the energy that we need. We are transitioning into a place in which our bodies are more light, are more effective, are more energetic, are more subtle. So we are shifting literally our bodies from a more dense perspective into a more light perspective. And we are literally sucking from the energies from the light body into the physical body. This means we transition the way that we eat, the way that our physical body is, and we need to keep cultivating this light body. And first we have to activate all the seals, we have to activate the light body, we have to activate the new template, and then know how to keep building this light body in order to be able to just make this transition, because it's the light body that will stay when you make the transition. The physical body dissolves, but the light body always stays there. And it's about building the golden light body, and after that, the eternal light body, which is the diamond light body. So there's a transition that you keep doing as you are building up and building up your energy. And yet there's different ways to just receive energy. The highest vibration is straight from the cosmos, and it is from the crown chakra. And yet you keep receiving also energy from the light through your eyes, through the skin. You receive energy from the prana through your breath. You receive energy through the food, which is only a 10% of the energy that you already need. Only 10% is from the food. And then also from the earth, you also receive energy. So there's many sources of energy, yet we need to open the pathways for this to happen. Otherwise, we cannot receive these frequencies. We need to be aware, we need to be conscious of it. And all this means inner work, opening seals, making transitions, going to different levels of awareness, doing the path of ascension. Master reality means that you master your body, your mind, your emotions, your thoughts. How do you know that you have mastered your thoughts or your emotions? When you have no triggers anymore, when you see a situation that you used to feel triggered about, and after you have done the transformation, the purification, you don't feel triggered anymore. You have compassion for the situation. You are able to see the situation, become the witness. Instead of being engaged in the situation, you are the witness, this divine presence that is in the center point in the column of light, and is able to see everything without being triggered and pulled out of this neutral state. And the way to be able to get to that place is when you feel gratitude for everything that you have gone through. When you have an experience that triggers you over and over again, it means that you need to go to another level of purification because it is not done. And this asks you to keep doing the inner work, because there's a new level you have to access to while you feel triggered. And the very moment that you feel the gratitude, you feel grateful for the teachings that you receive from that situation, the very moment that you are able to see the gift, the blessing in the situation that you went through, this is when the lesson is learned. And once the lesson is learned, it doesn't come back anymore. You have mastered this part. Mastering life means that you have mastered all aspects and all dimensions of yourself. And once you do that, you become the master of reality, because that moment you are able to manifest quite instantly. You are able to connect with the elements and have mastery over the elements, because first you surrendered. First, you surrender your ego, you connect it to your divine mind, and you allow to be a vessel of the divine mind. And then you are able to be the master of your life. Actually, the template that we have been living through up to now was from the flower of life. This is a distorted template, because this template is what I was speaking before, that it creates distortion, death, and rebirth. This is not aligned anymore into the new earth and into this new hologram. We need to make an upgrade. It was great for what we have been living up to now, but now is outdated for what we are moving into, this golden age, this new earth is asking for us to transition into the original divine design, which is us being the immortal being, us being this divine being, us being returning to our divine nature, is activating the DNA, the strands of the DNA, activating the 24th chromosome, activating all the memories that we were disconnected from, that allowed us, didn't allow us to remember our divinity within. And this is when we gave our power away. This is when we found ourselves separate from everything. By returning, this is when we remember our divinity within, and also we remember that we are connected to the whole. We remember the unity. We see through the lens of the divine instead of through the lens of the ego. We are moving into this compassionate witness, that is this divine presence that radiates, emanates love, emanates peace, emanates just everything, abundance, source, the frequency. And this is the transition. This is the divine design, the original divine design, where we were disconnected from, and we need to activate it again to be able to return to that state, which is where we come from, what I call it is home. And this is when you feel already feel complete, when you feel the work is done, already done, at least ending the suffering. Of course, there's always new upgrades, there's new evolutions, when that evolution never ends. But the most important thing is shifting from the suffering into unity consciousness. This is the most important thing. And from that place, everything will be different. This is what we want. Every one of us wants to end suffering. And this means to do inner work.